Welcome back to European Trucking Simulator 2, and today we're in Calais, and we're just about ready to find a job and make a little money. We just had a little bit of a sleep, and it looks like we've got a half a tank of fuel, so we're going to need the fuel. But let's go and see what kind of jobs are available. So we want to pick up something in Calais. Oh, this looks interesting. Calais to Rotterdam. So we're going to pick this up right here in Calais. Let's take this job. And let's get going. No time like the present. Alright. Take the parking brake off. And let's go pick up our load. Looks like we got to get out to the parking lot, take a left. Nothing to the left, nothing to the right. The old red light, gotta stop. It's the law. So, we made it to Calais. I took a load across to England. Got a little confused, the roads are different over there. Yeah, gotta drive on the left. And let's go take a look and see what kind of load we've got waiting for us. This looks like the place on the right here. Turn signal on. Okay, let's take the job. There's our trailer. Yeah, I got to come up with a different chair than the one I sit in. I sit in a regular office chair. And although it's pretty comfortable because it's ergonomically correct, or whatever you want to say, it doesn't quite work good enough for this because it swivels, and it swivels very easily. And the problem is, every time I use the clutch or the brake or the gas pedal, the force, like for the clutch, when I push the clutch in, the force on my left foot makes me rotate to the left. And see, I need to find a chair that's comfortable and is adjustable up and down, but doesn't swivel. Alright, so we gotta go left. Just a 2-lane? I'm in the wrong lane. What the heck? Thought I was England again. I'm not in England anymore. Yeah, I just took a ferry back over to Calais. So, I'm confused. I still don't know why of all of Europe, England's the only one that drive on the wrong side of the road. Pretty much. You can go to Germany and France. They're all on the right side of the road. Okay. Now, this isn't too bad a trip. So far I haven't taken any real long trips. But I'm still getting used to the truck and everything and my equipment. My wheel, my clutch, my brakes, all that kind of stuff. Whoa. I meant to go in 7th gear and I went back into 1st. Rookie mistake. So it's just almost 9 o'clock and just starting to get dark. And I should stop someplace and get some fuel. I only have a half a tank, and that may be enough to make this trip, but I don't know if I want to take the chance. Like I said, I just did have 8 hours sleep, so I shouldn't be getting tired on this trip. And one of the things you want to do on these trips like this, before you take a job, you should always make sure you've got rest and fuel, because once you take the job, there's only a certain amount of time that you have to get to the destination. And so if you have to stop and sleep, that's going to take your time and you're going to end up being late. Yes, I'm kind of having a little bit of a hard time with this chair. I'm concentrating so much on the swiveling chair that I'm messing up on the driving. In the last episode, I went in and got a kitchen chair from the dining room table. And just an old hard wooden chair. And stationary, and it wasn't quite the right height, but it worked, and it worked pretty good. Didn't swivel, that's for sure. Although I kept looking for a plate of food in front of me instead of a steering wheel, but that's beside the point. And I'm not quite sure. I forgot to look to see what it was we were hauling. It's a van trailer, so I may have to switch this. I'm on ranged H shifter, which means that I'm going from 1st to 12th gear one at a time. And you don't really need to do that on this game. You can choose the split shifter, where, like I was doing in the last episode, 1, 3, 5, 7 as such, or 2, 4, 6, 8, that thing. Depending on the weight of the load, if you have a real heavy load, you should probably put it in the lower range, so it's 1, 3, 5, 7 if you don't have a real heavy load, or if you got a truck with a pretty good engine in it, you can do the second gear, start at second gear, and fourth and sixth and eighth up to 12. And because that way you don't have to necessarily remember to shift the splitter. Matter of fact, I should probably do that, because I'm kind of messing up on this, on these gears. So let's see, just go down to and change the range to the custom splitter. And try that. Okay, so we should be okay, so I'm in 8th gear now. 10th gear. Yeah, this is what we can do. That way I'm not having to worry about shifting from the low range to the high range. And we're coming into darkness, not my best time of the day. And let's take a look. What was our destination? Rotterdam, that's right. So we're driving from Calais to Rotterdam. Now, since this is a brand new game and I've only made a couple of trips, you notice that the explored map is only 4.99. And also, I just updated the game to 1.11, which means I lost my Pro mods. So I've lost all my northern map area. Switzerland and Sweden, those places up here. I've lost all of that. I'm waiting for Pro mods to come out with the next version, which is 1.7, and they say, went to their web page today, and it said it would be coming soon. Fortunately, I haven't purchased any shops up in that area. Not that I had the money to. I don't know how you got into there. It said there were fuel back there, but I didn't see how to get in there. And like I say, I'm trying to get used to getting back on this game, and the driving in the truck and the gears and all of that. When I played the last time, I was getting pretty good. Very seldom had any wrecks. Well, excluding the crazy AI. Well, I tell you, some of these AI cars are they just don't make any sense. I'd have cars just come to a complete stop right in front of you while you're doing, 70 kilometers or something. Oh, and I notice also that if you look at the speed limit on the GPS, it's in miles per hour. I don't remember changing it to miles per hour. Maybe I did, but it seems to me like I remember it being in kilometers per hour. Now the money is still in euros. You can choose different countries' money if you want to, but it's all European, so it's easy just to do euros, which of course means absolutely nothing to me. Sorry about that. I looked away for a minute. Wow, I haven't seen any traffic on this road. Yeah, it's kind of a narrow road, so I'm taking it kind of easy, especially at night when I don't see very well. And other cars on the road are going to have to, I'm going to have to apologize to, because I'm not taking it off of high beams. If I take it off high beams, I can't see a thing. I mean, really, you could hit something before you even know it's in front of you. So I'm leaving it on high beams, and they're just going to have to flash me. Looks like a little construction. I don't know what that is. Some kind of construction. Oh, railroad tracks. Ah, ah, ah. Dang it. Looks like some kind of lumber operation. So, well, I don't remember seeing another car on this road. This is kind of weird. Dun 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 dun. What is this? Like the Twilight Zone? Did we all have an alien invasion and everybody's been abducted for probing? Is my truck gonna stop pretty quick and all the lights go out? Yeah, I know, I watch too many movies. Especially sci-fi movies. Good thing we're not in Tokyo. Now this really is strange. Alright, we're coming up to a freeway. Maybe that'll increase the traffic. Well, there's a car. Yeah, see, like I say, it's so dark I almost missed that turn. Yeah, I'm like that in real life too. I have night blindness and I don't see very well at night. If I'm driving, there's sometimes I have to ask my wife, where's our turn? Yeah, we've got some traffic. We're on the big freeway. Look at the big bales of straw over there. I'm assuming it's straw, maybe it's hay. Hey, hey, hey! There's a place to sleep up ahead, but I don't know if there's any fuel, because I'm going to need some fuel. I had a half a tank when I left. Looks like I'm down to a quarter of a tank already. Yeah, there is fuel, so I'm going to have to pull in and fuel up. This thing seems to be a little bit of a hog. A diesel hog. Okay, so there's the rest area. Looks like the fuel's up ahead. Now, I've had this happen before where there's a rest area and there's fuel, but it's on the other side of the road. But, no. It looks like we've got some fuel here. I forgot you have to hold the enter key down. Well, it's a button on my gear shift knob, but you have to hold it down. If you let up, it stops pumping. Man, this place is dark. That's pretty weird. The lights go out when you turn the engine off. A lonely night out on the road. Well, at least it's not raining. That's always a good thing. It's a little tricky when you have rain in this game, because sometimes the roads can get a little slick. So you have to kind of be careful. You can slide in the rain. Or at least you used to be able to. We'll find out on this version, this new update, what that's all about. I should probably go through, and especially since I haven't played this game in a year, go through and find out what the changes in the new update are. I probably missed so many changes that there's probably quite a few. I wish it was daylight. I'd like to be able to see the scenery. I was playing a little bit earlier, just testing out the new update, just to see what things have, you know, if it drove different, and I was trying to see if I could get my mods back, which I couldn't yet anyway. I don't have a lot of mods on this one. I used to have quite a few on the old game, but I only had pro mods and a trailer mod. But anyway, I was on earlier, and there's a car trying to pass me, and that's fine. He got around, and he didn't come back in after he got around me. And I'm just tooling along, and I kept thinking, well, he's going to come back in. He never did. And he stayed in that lane until a truck in the other lane hit him head on. I mean, head on. He just buckled. I don't know why he wouldn't come in. Wow, this place is like a dead zone. Not much going on here. Alright, looks like our destination is right up ahead. See how much room they've given me to pull the trailer in. Oh wow. I guess we're around the back. There we are. Well, at least it's right on the corner. So I should be able to kind of pull in here. And of course they put us right next to another trailer. Okay, now I can't really see all that well, so let's see if I can bring the back of the trailer around. Okay, need to straighten up a little bit. And if we're, there we go. It's green. Not bad. Excelente. Oh, we're level 6 or level 5. On our way to level 6. I'm an enthusiast, and I feel enthused about that. Well, I had a couple little hiccups, but all in all, we got here okay. Didn't have any accidents. I just jumbled the gears a little bit. And I'm going to call it an episode here. I know it was a short one. It's just a short trip. I'm still trying to get used to this, and it's late at night and I'm really tired, so I don't know if that kind of, if you can tell from my voice, but anyway, it's been a full day, and so I'm going to call it early, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you all a good day.